So what am I going to be reporting on today? Busch Gardens Tampa Bay have officially announced their brand new 2020 roller coaster, Iron Gwazi. Hello there guys, my name is Coaster Charlie, YouTube Child Doncaster born but built for Theme Park News, and welcome to a Theme Park Newsroom update, a very exciting Theme Park Newsroom update from Busch Gardens Tampa. Now first of all, I have to point out that the original plan today, before I even remembered that the announcements were today, was the original plan was to release a video on the Boss RMC possibility for 2021 at Six Flags St. Louis. I'm probably going to release that tomorrow now, because I want to focus today on the announcements. We do have another analysis video coming up later from SeaWorld Orlando's new coaster Icebreaker, but more on that in that analysis video. This is the first one I wanted to get out because it was the most exciting of the two coasters. Not just in terms of thrill level, but excitement level. Now, Gwazi was a dueling GCI wooden roller coaster that opened in 1999 and only closed a few years ago. One of the sides was closed beforehand, before the whole ride was closed, and we didn't know when the RMC treatment was coming out. However, when they announced Tigris, the new Florida's tallest, fastest launch coaster that opened this year in 2019, they made subtle hints. Well, I say subtle as an understatement. It was basically a rocky ride and it was ready to be converted on the lines of. And we knew that RMC Gwazi was coming. Now, they were planning on RMC Gwazi, but we just didn't know when it was going to happen. We've been waiting for a few years. It was like the wait for Main Street to get RMC conversions. And now, Gwazi's the next coaster to get the RMC conversion. Introducing Iron Gwazi. So while I'm going to be showing you one of the concept arts released by Busch Gardens Tampa Bay, I'm going to be discussing with you all the stats, the official stats of this brand new ride. So I'm going to put the concept art on your screen now. Fandabidozi, look at that, by the way. Can I just say the logo in the top corner looks beautiful. I'm going to go in depth about the logo. But first of all, I want to officially say, first of all, the train design. Now, it may look something similar to that in real life than it does on the promo image, but doesn't that, doesn't that little image look fantastic, doesn't it? With that sort of, that just ridiculously amazing train design. It really looks like they've really perfected the train design. It kind of reminds me of the train design for Untamed at Wallaby Holland in a way, if you guys remember that train design. But, I do feel like the train design for that is stupendous, absolutely stupendous. So yeah, I am really excited about this, and I'm definitely excited to see what's going to happen with the actual ride itself when it all gets built and it all gets opened up next year. We're predicting spring to summer 2020 opening for this coaster, so again, pretty nice. So here's some stats for the ride. We have a 206 foot tall height. We have a 91 degree drop beyond vertical, which is fantastic. 4,075 feet of track, that's fantastic. It's 567 feet longer than one side of Gwazi, not both of them combined together, but each individual side is 567 feet shorter than the new Iron Gwazi length. We have a dozen airtime moments, 3 inversions, and of course what we knew already, it was North America's tallest hybrid and the world's fastest and steepest, and also manufactured by the kings of wooden to hybrid conversions, Rocky Mountain Construction, aka RMC and Alan Schilke. So that is the details then on RMC Gwazi. Now, my thoughts. Now, I talked about the logo. You see that logo, my God, doesn't it look like a fantastic logo? Just that whole design, the way it looks, I was kind of hinting at a better name than Iron Gwazi, but I'll get onto the name in a bit. But I think with the sort of crocodile style they were going for with the trains, and also with the logo design in a way, I was kind of hoping with a name like Uproar. To be fair, I'll give Busch Gardens Tampa the praise. Iron Gwazi was one of the trademarked names they were looking to go for. And you know what? I said in that video when I was discussing about trademarked names, It was between Turbo Gwazi, Iron Gwazi, and Gwazi with a 2 instead of an S, or a Z. So, you know, I said that Iron Gwazi was the least stupid out of all those 3 names. And you know what? I'll give him my credit. I like that name. I think it's going to be a name we'll have to get used to, like a Candemonium, like a Pantheon for the other Busch Gardens Park. I think it's a name we're going to have to get used to, but I'm not going to complain too much about the name. Yes, I think Uproar would have been better, but I'm not going to complain about it because this still looks a decent ride. Even more than decent, this looks like a fantastic ride. You know, this ride makes me want to book tickets to Tampa, Florida. This ride makes me want to. These are the kind of thrill rides that make me want to go traveling in the future. This is the kind of rides that drag me to the States. Hashtag Coaster Child crosses the pond. That hashtag could look very likely in the next few years once this thing is built. It looks fantastic. It's a fantastic RMC coaster. Some fantastic elements in the ride. 3 inversions. Yes, it doesn't break the inversion record, but I do not care if it doesn't break the inversion record. I couldn't give a flying one about it not breaking the inversion record. I think this could be a fantastic ride without the inversion record. It's North America's tallest, and it's the world's fastest and steepest hybrid roller coaster. That's all you need to hear, and the layout itself looks brilliant. I love the purple track colour. I think it looks very good on the wooden structure, especially with the animation video. If you've not seen it, if you watched the Facebook Live, then you'll have seen it. But if you haven't watched the Facebook Live of the announcement, then obviously there will be the animation video will come out at some point. But I am beautifully happy with this coaster, and I think it was a great announcement by the parks. So there we go. So that is the analysis of Iron Gwazi at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. So final thoughts on this ride. The logo looks great. The track colour and the layout looks brilliant. The name, it'll do. The name will do. It's still a good name, but I think Uproar was the better choice. I think there's only one better name than Iron Gwazi, and that was Uproar. So I think with it being the second best name out of the lot, I think it's still pretty good. The train design, like I said, the concept art showed the train design looked just, it dazzles me. It absolutely dazzles me how beautiful this ride looks. You know when Steel Vengeance at Cedar Point got announced, the Mean Streak RMC conversion that everybody wanted for years, it has that same feeling in a way. Yes, the name maybe takes it away a bit from the likes of the Steel Vengeance announcement, but you know, I still have, you know, that feeling of excitement and enthusiasm when Steel Vengeance got announced. And anyone who remembers the old channel, the temporary channel that I did all the little stuff on with the phone recorded videos back when Wickerman was getting built, I can't believe that. Obviously that channel's deleted now, but any of you who remember that one will know about the phone videos, and I sort of talked about my thoughts on Steel Vengeance. You know how excited I was, for those of you who remember that video, you knew how excited I was for that project. And I'm just as excited for that for this Iron Gwazi project as I was for Steel Vengeance a couple of years ago. So 2020, it's going to be a big year for theme parks, big year for Coaster Child YouTube channel. We're going to be going all out. Now we're sort of over that 1K milestone in subscribers. We're going to be pushing, getting to 100,000 in a few years' time. I want to be one of the big theme park news journalists. I want to be a good guy on and off camera, which I am. I am a good guy on and off camera, but I want a big old fan base. Like we're getting a big fan base at the minute, but let's keep growing it. Share the channel because we're going to get bigger every single year. Maybe not. You know, we're not usually used to the vlogs. We're not a channel that's based around vlogs from theme parks. So, you know, in terms of trips, we might not be as big as other people. But in terms of theme park news and delivering theme park news updates as a main focus for the channel, we're going to be so big in the next few years. I've got so much stuff planned for the future. It's unbearable. And 2020 is a massive start for the channel to grow from this first year. So I'm really excited about this project, Iron Gwazi, opening in 2020. I believe it's around spring, summertime, late spring, early summer that we're going to see the opening for this. Obviously on the construction site, track pieces are already in place, track pieces are on site as well. They were lifting something in place at the end of the announcement as people took on their hard hats and went to see what was happening on site after the announcement video was made. So, you know, stuff's happening on site and this is going up rapid fast. So I could see, you know, construction's really picked up the pace even before the announcement, let alone on the day of the announcement of Iron Gwazi. So we've got some big stuff to look forward to with this project still in the construction period, and now we know the official layout, there's certain elements of that layout that you can get really excited about. So thank you very much for watching this Theme Park Newsroom update on the announcement of Iron Gwazi at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay. Make sure you like on the video, make sure you comment down below your thoughts on Iron Gwazi, and make sure you subscribe to Coaster Charlie YouTube channel by clicking the notification bell so you never miss any YouTube content, and make sure you share this channel around with your friends and family to build the Coaster Charlie fan base. Thank you very much for watching this Theme Park Newsroom update. My name is Aaron Challoner, you've been watching Coaster Charlie YouTube channel. Keep living the coaster life, and I'll see you guys in the next video soon. Take care, have an awesome day, my friends.